It just wasn't worth the risk to be a second-round pick after a freshman. I wanted to go back to school and obviously have a chance to do better.
Returning to school, his training intensified.
I was well aware that Jason was someone that spent hundreds and hundreds, thousands of hours in the gym.
What he does, he leads by example. We met every morning before he went to class for 2 hours, and then another guy joined, and another guy, and that was how he led.
Freshman year, he established himself, but by his sophomore season, he was setting trends.
He started the headband craze.
A roommate of mine
Dared him to do something goofy.
Every game you would go to, there would be tons of students with a headband on, and it just kind of caught on.
You can wear anything you want as long as you make buckets, you know.
Kapono for three! I think we will see the headband for a time to come now.
Jason could have come in with his hair dyed, or he could have come in with a mohawk, and as long as he's making shots, I would have been happy.
The Kapono fever caught on. His confidence grew, and he was in the midst of setting new career highs.
But he had one of those nights where he was on fire.
Kapono open for three, a long one. Got it. Here's another one. Boy, he's in a rhythm.
I would look for Kapono.
Good idea.
I'd say he's putting on quite a show.
A clinic. Kapono, why not? Why not?
Why not? How do you like it?
And that sets the three-point shooting record for UCLA. Kapono with 44 points in the ball game.
This big man on campus worked hard on and off the court.
Jason needed a job. You know, he needed money to go to school, and there was an opening here, so I hired him. He's an assistant chef. You know, when he first came here, really didn't know much about anything. It wasn't very difficult for him to pick up on things. This is my little shrine of Jason, so I just kind of let people know who he is. This is where he spent his 3 nights a week working in the kitchen here. He would be back there mopping floors. If the dishwasher needed help, he'd go back there and help him. I mean, he never cut anything short. Jason won this in 2001, the most valuable player. And this is their most prestigious award. That's the John Wooden Award. Isn't that beautiful? And he gave me one. It was a Sunday. My dishwasher didn't show up. I called Jason on his cell phone. I says, "Hey, Jason, can you wash dishes right now?" He says, "Phil, I'm at the beach. In fact, I'm having a hard time getting through to you right now. My phone's going out, you know." And then all of a sudden he shows up for work about an hour later. He worked all through his career at UCLA. He worked for me literally up until he got drafted by Cleveland, and worked until like the week before he left.
Welcome back, everyone, to Inside the Heat. Jason Kapono's outstanding career at UCLA set him up to be selected in the 2003 NBA draft by the Cleveland Cavaliers. They took him with the first pick in the second round. And after 1 season in Cleveland and 1 year in Charlotte, Kapono's journey led him right here to the Miami Heat, where he has proven himself to be one of the most accurate and dangerous three-point shooters in the game. Kapono's breakout season has delivered the NBA one of the best three-point percentage seasons in league history. And he earned his spot in the Foot Locker three-point shootout at the 2007 NBA All-Star Game. With high hopes, Jason Kapono enters the 2003 NBA Draft.
The first round becomes about upside and mystery and intrigue and potential and trying to hit a home run. And
It was crazy. You know, LeBron was supposed to be the next coming.
With the first pick, the Cleveland Cavaliers select LeBron James.
the first pick of the second round came around.
That was almost the worst night about being involved in basketball.
It was really tough, actually, that day.
We were watching from number one all the way down.
We didn't really have a clue of where he was going to be drafted to.
And then when they called his name,
the Cleveland Cavaliers select Jason Kapono.
We couldn't believe it.
We were just so excited.
We were just thrilled to death.
And that was that moment where you realize, like, wow, all that work did really pay off.
You know, as it turns out, you're playing behind LeBron James as the first pick, not the 31st pick.
After playing in only 41 games his rookie season in Cleveland, Kapono was acquired in the expansion draft by the Charlotte Bobcats for the 2004-2005 season.
It was kind of a fun team because everyone was starting out. There wasn't any big stars or anything. Everyone was kind of on the same level.
After having a successful second season in Charlotte, averaging 8.5 points a game, Kapono signed with the Miami Heat as a free agent on October 2nd, 2005.
Well, I liked him as a player. He moved very well without the ball. He's He's a great cutter. He's a very smart offensive player. He's a very smart defensive player.
And to be on a team with all the stars, Shaq and Dwayne, guys I grew up watching, like Gary Payton and Alonzo, I mean, that's unbelievable.
The Heat is just a different level, a different kind of team.
In the 2005-2006 season, Jason Kapono was one of 15 strong who took part in the Miami Heat's first ever NBA championship.
We had never been on a playoff team, so a championship season, it was unbelievable.
I mean, pictures mean something and stories mean something, but to actually live through a championship run is unreal.
It just brought tears to my eyes.
Yep.
You can never, ever, ever, ever say again to anybody in here that you're not a champion.
It's a team win. It's a team victory. 15 guys practicing hard, playing hard, and then, this right here is a championship.